Brother Jalen, we are live. We are live,
Praise.
man. Man,
Shalom.
shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Shimmy Amashaki, I was shy.
All
Barakatah
praise.
Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Hallelujah, hallelujah, and hallelujah. Man, I'm
All praise.
glad to be back to do the work.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Man,
sir. All
I'm
praise.
elder brother Abai with the tents of the congregation, brother. We got the tents going on over here.
That's right. And I'm Brother Jalen of the tents of the congregation.
Man, we putting in work, man. We so happy to be here, man.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
we
Yes,
got a good
sir.
one for y'all today, boy.
All
Hey,
praise.
man, y'all gonna run us up off Facebook today, boy. Y'all, hey, man. I'm gonna tell you something about me and brother Jalen.
Right.
We put a lot of effort in these lessons, bro.
That's right.
We ain't bragging or boasting or nothing, but we educated over here just to let you know.
All praise.
We educated over here. We know how to do the research, and we study, and we know how to synthesize and put things together. And
That's
we
right.
glad to be here because our lessons we try to make them informative.
That's right.
We try to make them, where it touches your spirit, and you can see it in parallel and in contrast to what we living in modern times today, and also with scriptorial studies, and we try to put it together to make it interesting because we
Yes.
know a lot of y'all like to see a lot of things, and our Judah's attention, Israelites, our attention span is kind of short. Mine is short too. Don't think it ain't. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I probably ain't gonna look at you for about 20 minutes. But we want to make it so interesting for you, so you'll go back and you can watch a little bit here and then watch a little bit there so you can get it. But man, we got a real good lesson today. Brother Jen, what you got to say, man, about this?
Man, like you said, we excited to be here, man. We're gonna see how they react to this one, man. We're gonna see how they react. Praise.
Hey, we're not funning around, man. We enjoy doing the work. It gives us joy.
That's right.
But also, it can be some of these things can be kind of humorous, when you look at them, but it's very serious. We living in dangerous times, man,
That's
um, and not to get off topic too much, but I just want to let y'all know, me and Brother Jalen gonna deal with it. But the Most High always send disasters and stuff,
That's right.
before the real destruction come. He always sends a warning before the destruction comes.
That's right.
We ain't gonna talk about that today. We gonna get into this right here, man. We paying attention. We know what's going on. We see what's going
That's
on.
right.
I'm gonna go ahead on and bring up the slides, Brother Jill, and I ain't gonna be able to see you no more after this.
Okay, I'll praise.
But I'm finna bring up the screen and give them the title to the lesson. I don't know where is that. That's right there. Let me go back to the beginning. Let me do this here. Let me go to see everything real quick. Okay, we're the tents of the congregation. So the day's lesson. I'm gonna go ahead on. I'm the presenter this day. The day's lesson.
You got you got the screens up, Elder?
Oh, you can't see it?
No, sir. No, sir. I don't think it's up.
Okay,
On my end.
let me see. Technical difficulty. Thought I had it. Okay, let me share it. Maybe it didn't go through. Let me see something. Hold on, my bad.
Okay.
I thought it was up. Hold on. Share screen. Window. Share.
There we go.
Okay.
There we
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
go.
Thank you. Thank you. All praise. All praise to the Most High for allowing us to do this work.
Yes,
Let
sir.
me get it set up here. So you see everything pretty good now, Brother Jalen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today's lesson, the TOT presents the voice of our ancestors. This is what we title most of our lessons on Wednesday. We in part 7
That's
of
right.
of our ancestors. And so first we go to the mission statement. In this midway lesson, TOTC will examine internalized racism.
That's right.
We're going to get more into on that. Emotional dependency for our enemies and the spiritual Babylon America, within spiritual Babylon America. We hope the children of Israel remember the days of old and consider the years of many generations. This is an examination through biblical scriptures and modern times where we parallel those things.
That's right.
TOT presents the voice of our ancestors. What place is better than this? What
Thanks.
place? What place is better than this, brother
That's
Jeff?
right.
What place is better than this, man? This is the best place, right?
That's what they say.
This they what they say. This is the America Babylon. This is the best place, man.
That's it. That's what they say. Land
Subtopic:
of the free, home of the brave. That's what
land
they
of the free and yeah, but it's really what is land of the thief and home of the slave.
say. That's right. That's right.
Hey, that's right. But what place is better than this?
That's
We're going to
right.
be showing a couple of videos. We're going to be analyzing a couple of videos through scripture. We also have some slide presentation that captures some of the things that we're going to be discussing. So
Oh,
the
praise.
subtopic for this lesson is internalized racism and our emotional dependency towards our enemies or for our enemies or to our enemies
That's
or
right.
however you want to say it. But we're going to get into the psychology of it, and then we're going to go into the scriptures to see where the children of Israel have always fell into this gap. And in modern times, since we were in captivity for 400 years, we adapted to certain conditions,
That's right.
and we'll get into that in the lesson. So I'm going to go to the next slide,
Oh,
brother.
praise. Yes,
As
sir.
you can see here, if you don't mind, brother Jay, you want to explain this?
No, I can read it, and you want me to
Yeah,
read it?
the image here is these are how these people are controlling us
Oh,
through.
yes. Oh, praise. That's
But,
right.
but read on, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So this is the overview. Internalized racism.
Mm-hmm.
Studies have shown internalized racism or appropriated racial oppression is a phenomenon that is in the so-called African American experience.
Which
When they
mostly we know that are Israelites. Mm-hmm.
That's right, when they adopt aspects of racism by accepting negative messaging about their worth and abilities based on their ethnic or racial group membership.
Hold on. And one of the incidents where you may see now in social media that's going on today is RG3 against Angel Reese.
That's right. That's
How
right.
he's married to another race,
That's right.
and that he's coming after this young lady because of her, because of how she, carries her, how she behaves, and
That's right.
he don't understand the problems that she's already having being who she is, and so he's just trying to destroy her through his internalized racism.
That's
Read on.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you mind me saying,
Yeah, go
uh,
ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised if Massa wasn't the one that told him to do it. You know
Oh,
what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Yeah.
Either that or he just so we're gonna get into it. But
Yeah. Yeah.
he
His wife being the master,
right, that's right. That's
because
right. She might have, hey, look at this, baby, look at this.
yeah,
He probably wasn't even worried about her. Probably think she doing a real good job on the court, But
right.
man, it's these people
Yeah,
evil.
like Caitlin Clark and all that. It's a bunch of mess, and he's like in the forefront of trying to diminish the young lady's accomplishments, whether you agree with it or not.
That's right.
You can see the internalized racism that he's projecting onto
That's
her.
right.
Okay, go ahead, Op.
In other words, the oppressed will identify and emulate the oppressive actions of their oppressor.
So yeah, like some certain black folks, they get in positions of how areas, or the way they positions of authority and the way they behave, and they start
That's,
oppressing their own people
that's
because
right.
they accept the negative messages about their worth and their abilities, so they feel like they have to be harder on their own people.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
The devaluation of one's group refers to internalized negative belief a person have about their own racial group.
Again, using the example of what's going on with Angel Reese and RG3 is a perfect example of internalizer. If you've been watching the fodder
That's right.
that's been going on, that's a great example of what's going on with them too. Not to try to, you know, enhance that negativity. We just letting you know, if you want to see what we're talking about,
Right.
those two, what he's doing, that young lady, is a good example of what internalized racism is about. Go ahead.
That's right. People of my race do not have much to be proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Lastly, patterns of thinking are described as embracing of beliefs that sustain the societal status quo. What place is better than this?
Yeah, what place is better than this?
That's right.
What place is better than this? We can't even. I can't even talk about it right now. We gonna give it away.
That's right.
No,
That's right.
I'm sorry. I'm almost about to say something, but I'm gonna hold my peace. Go ahead.
All praises. In conclusion, African Americans adopt oppressive messages about their ethno racial identity,
Mm-hmm.
perpetuated in the white dominant culture and informed by Eurocentric ideologies and colonization.
Whole lot, and that's what a lot of these people do when they start dealing with other nations.
That's right.
They Eurocentric ideologies through colonization. We
That's
don't.
right. The internalization of these messages can contribute to self loathing or worse, mental health,
Mm-hmm.
i.e., depression and anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Internalized racism is evidence to be linked with several psychological conditions, such as feelings of hopelessness and stress. Internalized racism was found
Mm-hmm.
to have a negative association with self esteem, life satisfaction, and psychological well being.
And so, even though if you have a lot of money,
That's right.
you still feel subpar.
That's
So you
right.
can still be rich and have a lot of money. Now, we don't take credit for this study.
That's right.
We went and found the study because we don't plagiarize.
That's right. That's
We
right.
found this study through academic research. Okay,
That's right.
we just want to let you know we didn't take any credit for it. Yeah, we reworded some of it like we would do in a scholarly environment, but
That's right.
the study came from uh, um, many other people that have studied this phenomenon.
That's
So we
right.
just want to make sure we give credit to those that did the research on this, right?
Oh,
And allow on us to use this research so we can, continue to educate our people on some of the symptoms of what Black people go through when
that's
we
right.
talk about internalized racism.
Part two, overview, internalized racism. And the oppressor without becomes an oppressor within.
We got a lot of impressors within us,
That's right.
naturally on our job.
That's right.
The head Negro in charge, or the head
That's right.
female Negro in charge, and but read on.
The well known inferiority complex of the oppressor originates in this process of internalization.
Because they already feel inferior, so they
That's
got to make you feel inferior because they feel inferior. You may have a lot of self esteem about yourself, but
right.
because of they internalized racism, or their the way they believe through Eurocentric behavior, this is how they behave. Read on.
Because of this internalization and its attendant but repressed rage, the oppressor may act out,
Mm-hmm.
the oppressed, I'm sorry, may act out on each other
Which we do.
the very violence imposed on them.
Yeah, we'll try to get you fired too off your job. You don't like
That's
it,
right.
just so you can make you look good. I'm the only black.
That's right.
I'm the only black person on the job. I'm the only person in charge over here. You do
That's
what I
right.
say, whatever. To show that you have power over your brother.
That's right.
You ain't gonna do nothing to the white man or the other nations, and not just the white. You some of us, you more kind to the other nations than you is to your own brothers. We don't
That's
lie.
right. That's right. I also want to point out
Yeah,
this
go ahead.
also with like the way people look. A lot of
Oh Lord.
yeah, a lot of times you hear, oh, you nappy headed, you got
Mm-hmm.
big lips. Boy, you know what I'm saying? I used to tell dudes in high school, bro, you like that girl. You using it, but you so oppressed, your mind so gone, oh, she nappy headed. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She too dark, she this, she that.
Right.
But dang well you in her messages, you in her DMs and all this and all of that. But you doing that because you're so mad. You know how the scriptures say, oppression makes a wise man mad. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? So
Right.
wisdom is telling you this woman is beautiful. She's
Right.
lovely, her features and all of this, but you
Right.
so mad with being the oppressor within, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lashing out And brothers, y'all gotta stop that. Sisters too. It's a lot of sisters that do that as well. You gotta stop that. Stop letting your oppressive spirit shine within you. And we're
Mm,
gonna see that in a lot of these videos. But I
that's
digress,
right.
Elder.
Yeah, that colorism. When you talking about that colorism,
That's right. That's
I
right.
had I had an incident with that one time. Somebody was my daughter's mom, which came to visit me. She was I ain't gonna identify who the camp was or anything, but anyway, the person in the camp, we all together. They said, "Oh, your first baby mama, she's chocolatey." I'm like,
Yeah.
"What do you mean by that? Chocolate?" I
Yeah.
mean, she was a very dark skinned lady, right?
Right.
And I was offended by it. Even though me and my daughter's mother ain't together for over many, many, many years. I still felt offended by that because I'm like, man, that's a bunch of color. And because the people that they're around, they believe in all that color. They like
Right.
rights and all that type of stuff.
Right.
But then, like you were saying, but I yield.
That's right. Um, they become auto oppressors as
Hmm.
they engage in self-destructive behavior,
Hmm.
injurious to themselves, their loved ones, and their neighbors.
That's where you get the black on black crime
That's
from. You
right.
know what I'm saying? And all the different hatred that we have in
That's right.
ourselves and our community, because we like the crabs in the barrel effect, and we got the mindset. And I heard, I'm gonna say, I hope you don't mind. Dr. Umar Johnson said we have that the only one Negro can concede mentality. I
Right.
mean,
That's
it's
right.
a lot of truth to that, though. You know what I'm saying? When I listen to that, I just like truth and wisdom.
That's
It
right.
doesn't matter who it come from per se. If it makes sense, it sounds. Whether you disagree with what you say, but that one Negro, there can only be one. Like
Yeah.
with Negro mentality. But yeah, that's a fact. Go ahead.
Bullet point two. The Middle Passage uprooted Israelites from their native land, transporting them to alien lands.
Mm-hmm.
Dislocated Israelites imposing an alien worldview.
So
The,
this is what happened to us over the slave period,
that's
um,
right.
through the Middle Passage, and we was scattered throughout the nation through South America,
That's right.
America, in North America, and also in the European. We was scattered in the European diaspora, if many would say. Go ahead.
That's right. The uprooting of Israelites from their culture to their insertion into another, in
Mm-hmm.
which the basic values were pro-white and
Right.
anti-black,
Yeah. Pro-white and anti-black. Read on.
elicited a victimization difficult to quantify but very massive.
Yeah, very victimization is difficult. We talking about mass genocide,
That's right.
Stockholm syndrome. They talk about other people that's been, destroyed and
That's
went
right.
through severe harsh. There's nobody on this earth has went and been victimized in so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes of Israel. Nobody has been victimized as much as we have.
That's
Nobody
right.
on this earth been still we stand strong because the Most High is with us.
That's right.
But we had to come back to keeping His commandments. We don't.
Can I get a
Oh,
precept if you
yeah,
don't mind?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh,
What you got? I
just
get
to
it for you.
prove what you're saying, Daniel chapter 9 and verse 2.
Come.
Daniel chapter 9 and verse 2, because they don't understand how much we've been through. A lot of people, they know, but they may not want to tell it. A lot of people say, let's forget about it. Why you don't want to talk about it? Why does it make you uncomfortable? Why does knowing what we've been through make you, is it because you're going to look at the oppressor with anger? Why you don't want to be angry at your oppressor? Why are you comfortable in this land? You know what I'm saying? Why do you
Yeah.
love this place so much? You know what I'm saying?
Daniel chapter 9.
Chapter 9 and verse 12. That's that
Got it.
internalized racism. So go
Mm.
ahead, Elder.
Yeah, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 9 and verse 12. And he had sorry, let me get my glass. And he had confirmed his words which he spake against us
Uh-huh.
and against our judges that judge us,
That's right.
by bringing upon us a great evil.
Right. This is
For,
the point.
mhm, for under the whole heaven had not been done as had been done upon Jerusalem.
So out of all the nations on this earth that's under heaven, heaven
Mhm.
is above all nations. None has been done as it has been done to Jerusalem, which is what? The mother of us all. The mother of all who? Israel, the
The
12
children of
tribes.
Israel. That's right. Come.
So
Right.
no nation on this planet, if you believe the Bible, right? No matter what race you are, if you say you believe the Bible, then it's telling you nobody on this nation has been done worse than the so-called 12, not than the so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Good cold cut out. Good precept.
Oh,
Way to
praise.
back that up. Salah. All praise to the Most High.
So it says, to acquiesce to and embrace,
Acquiesce.
acquiesce, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
to
you good.
and embrace the oppressor's culture. Leaving behind what is left of one's own is to plunge oneself into profound alienation in all its varieties and anguish.
Mm-hmm.
Last bullet point. Lastly, the same could be said of the untold number of Mexicans.
Now hold on. We acknowledge our people in the Northern Kingdom.
That's right.
I know we did a lesson on them pretty bad, but we still ignore them. Let's see what they went through.
That's
We
right.
can't forget. We're not gonna leave our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters out. Go ahead, read that. It started at the beginning. Huh?
Lastly, the same could be said of the untold number of Mexicans, i.e., Israelites, Issachar, who woke up the day after the signing of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo on February the 2nd, 1848. They were citizens of Mexico one day and Americans the next.
Mm.
Mexico ceded 55% of its territory by signing this treaty and leaving many of its citizens in what would become the states of Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
California, New Mexico, Texas, Colorado, Nevada, and Utah.
Mm-hmm.
The descendants of these Mexicans are still constantly being called illegals,
Mm-hmm.
illegals, and told to go back where they came from. They are literally aliens in their own ancestral land.
In their own ancestral lands, which is Arizona, California, New Mexico, Texas, Colorado, Nevada, and Utah. So
That's
they
right.
telling them they putting them in cages
That's
and
right.
locking them up and building an alligator freaking prison around prison with alligators and
That's
snakes and
right.
everything, and they being aliens in their own ancestral lands.
That's right.
So if that ain't being mistreated and being thrust into captivity,
That's
they're
right.
going through it as well.
That's right.
And but for both the children of Israel for our disobedience,
That's right.
because of the Most High, He judged the children of Israel different than the other nations because
That's
we
right.
have a covenant with us, right?
Praise.
So let's go on. So, well,
All praises, man.
let's read. Let's read this real quick.
What place is better than this?
What place is better than this? If we're gonna find out what place is better than this, we finna get ready to play some video clips.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna read A real quick. So emotional dependency or codependency is a pattern of relying on others for our emotional needs,
Right.
esteem, decision making, often to the detriment of one's own well-being.
Right. That's right.
We adopt the customs and the traditions of these people, and now that we've been, give me Jeremiah 17:4 real quick.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, in verse 4.
Uh-huh.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
So we was discontinued from our heritage.
That's right.
This is why go ahead.
That I gave thee,
Mm-hmm.
and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
And so we brought over here in the North American, South America, just scattered throughout the diaspora, all over Europe, and we've been amalgamated to these people. So we had to acquiesce to their rules and their regulations. We had to acquiesce to their standard of beauty. You
That's
know, we
right.
had to acquiesce to their standards of English, their standards of operation. So
Right.
this is what this is why our emotional psyche is really bothering us, because we got that post-traumatic slave disorder, and
That's
then
right.
some of us suffer from cognitive dissonance because we done really adopted, we really Gentiles.
That's right.
So that's why the brothers on the street teaching the word of the Most High,
That's right.
because we've ever ain't nothing new under the sun,
That's
and there's
right.
no end to all the people. Now we trying to bring our children to Israel almost back, you know, like Paul was teaching, and Yahweh Shai Christ was teaching, you know, to try to get the Gentiles, the Hellenized Gentile, which is the Jews, the real Jews, to come back to their nationality heritage. Read on out.
All praises. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which
Uh-huh.
shall burn forever.
Mm.
All praises.
That's it on that. Ain't I didn't bring my Bible. I know it so much I don't even have to hold my Bible no more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
So
it on that.
so 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 a decision making off to the detriment of his own well-being, it can manifest as an excessive need for approval,
Mm.
for fear
Mm.
of abandonment.
That's
What
right.
place is better than this?
That's right.
And difficulty making independent decisions.
That's right.
And we're going to get ready to show you some videos that we analyzed, that we in modern times. So before we get it, we call it the Black Knowledge videos, right?
That's right.
So this is a disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107. The Copyright Act of 1976 allowance made for fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes might otherwise be infringing. So we do not own the rights to these videos.
That's right.
We had no me and brother Jalen, we didn't make these videos.
That's
We
right.
didn't participate in the making of these videos. We don't own the rights to these videos.
That's right.
Okay, this is under Section 107, Copyright Act 97. We are using these videos for comment, teaching, and scholarship, and for education and research.
That's right.
I'm going to yield and turn it over to Brother Jalen.
All praises, family. So the first video we got is, of course, by the late and great Malcolm X, House Negro versus Field Negro. Remember, the title of this lesson is "What Place is Better Than This?" So
Right.
he's gonna give you the different conversations that you would have with a House Negro and a Field Negro. And let's see what you want to be in these last and evil days. So let's go
Now,
ahead.
for some of you high and mighty Israelites that, you know, am I you playing Malcolm X? Let me tell you something, bro. What we care about over here is wisdom. You
That's
know, we
right.
don't we seek wisdom and get understanding. So I mean, a
That's
lot of
right.
y'all might not say, "Well, Malcolm X was in the whatever." We don't care about that. We don't care what you think.
Right.
We're using this video as for scholarship and understand and teach our people.
That's right.
Malcolm X was a great man. You know, you can say whatever you want to.
That's
Many of
right.
you ain't never accomplished what he accomplished.
That's
So
right.
let's not get too high and mighty, right?
Yeah.
So we just using this for, you know, because I know some people, you know, you kind of get high and mighty on things and you'll never be able to be a Malcolm X. Some of you,
That's
some of
right.
us don't even have the courage to be Malcolm X.
That's right.
Say what you want to. Once I took his life, but at least he had purpose. So you
That's
need to think
right.
about your purpose before we start judging folks.
All praises.
Okay? Because
All
I
praises.
admire Malcolm X. I admire that brother. Okay. He's
Yes,
still
sir.
my brother.
That's right.
Okay. And I love him because that's my brother. Whether and I didn't disagree with everything, but I disagree with this. Okay.
That's
So just want to let people know, because I know, Brother Jalen, sometimes these people, man, they get a little bit high and mighty, man, they get over righteous, man. So I
yeah.
just had to put that out there. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but we want to understand. We are Israelites. We believe in the Bible. We believe the Bible is the book of Allah. But we do share knowledge where knowledge is there. The
That's
Bible
right.
said knowledge would increase. So I'm going to go ahead on and add Brother Jalen to the
Okay.
stage. I'm going to put it up. Put it up. I mean, whenever you want to play it, just let me know.
Yes, sir. All praises. I'm playing it right now.
There was two kinds of slaves. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. They dressed pretty good. They ate good because they ate his food, what he left. They lived in the attic or the basement, but still they lived near their master. And they loved their master more than the master loved himself.
Dang.
They would give their life to save their master's house quicker than the master would. The house Negro, if the master said, we got a good house here, the house Negro say, yeah, we got a good house here. Whenever the master said we, he said we. That's how you can tell a house Negro. If the master's house caught on fire, the house Negro would fight harder to put the blaze out than the master would. If the master got sick, the house Negro would say, what's the matter, boss? We sick.
We sick.
You know, if I could add some commentary, the reason why they have this type of mindset is because they don't believe that there's a better place to go. Like we say, what place is better than this, right? They want to put the master's house, they want to put the fire out of the master's house because they thinking, where was we gonna go?
Where's we gonna go? Yeah.
Where's I go sleep? Where I go eat at? That's how they thinking, right? They don't think Most High is Lord and God above all. They don't think that, right? So they're so comfortable with what the so-called white man has given them that they feel like there's nothing else better than this. Let's keep going, man.
It's all artificial.
That's right.
It's artificial.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc. I'm sorry.
He identified himself with his master more than his master identified with himself. And if you came to the house Negro and said, let's run away, let's escape, let's separate, that house Negro would look at you and say, man, you crazy. What you mean separate? Where is there a better house than this? Where can I wear better clothes than this? Where can I eat better food than this? That was that house Negro. In those days, he was called a house nigger.
Pause this
comment. And that's what we call him today because we still got
that, huh?
Let me come in. Let me get some commentary. Let me tell you something. I worked in high level positions. And I ain't gonna tell you what I did, right? But I worked in high level positions before I, gave it all up and started, doing the work of the Lord. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a lot of house niggas where I used to work at, bro.
That's right.
At that high level, they really believe they love their oppressor.
That's right.
You couldn't get them Negroes. They wouldn't stick together for nothing on nothing. They was afraid. They didn't think they were able to do anything else in their life, and they really relied heavily on, the oppressor.
That's right.
They really did.
That's right.
More than you can even, I'll tell you, no more than you can even imagine. Even before I came in the truth, I could tell something in my spirit, someone right about that. But go ahead.
Right. Oh, praise.
Some house niggas running around here.
Yeah. Oh, man.
This modern house Negro loves his master. He wants to live near him. He'll pay 3 times as much as the house is worth just to live near his master. And then brag about, I'm the only Negro out here. I'm the only one on my job. I'm the only one in this school. You're nothing but a house Negro.
That's what
and if someone come to you right now and say, let's separate, you say the same thing that the house Negro said on the plantation. What you mean separate? From America? This good white man? Where you gonna get a better job than you get here? I mean, this is what you say. I ain't left nothing in Africa. That's what you say. Why, you left your mind in Africa.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's your mind in Africa, man.
On that same plantation, there was the field Negro.
Look at me.
Negro.
That's right.
Those were the masses.
Elder said
there was always more Negroes in the field Then there was Negroes in the house.
Yep.
Negro in the field caught hell. He ate leftovers. In the house, they ate high up on the hog. The Negro in the field didn't get nothing but what was left of the insides of the hog. They call them chitlins nowadays. In those days, they call them what they were, guts. That's what you were, a gut eater. And some of you all still gut eaters.
Yeah, he right about that. They still not following the dietary law. They still eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, chitlins. They gut eaters. We still eating bottom feeders, and then we call it what they call it a delicatessen. You know what I mean? Gut eaters. You know, all that stuff is bad for you. Then you wonder why you got gout.
That's right.
You wonder why you got high blood pressure. You wonder why your head be swimming after you eat a pork chop sandwich.
That's
you wonder why you get sick all the time because the pork is killing you, killing your body and everything, and so you don't even understand that it's destroying you. It's killing you, shortening your life, giving you some of cancer and all other kind of stuff. So you still got a bunch of gut eaters. Yeah, go ahead.
That's right.
The field Negro was beaten from morning till night. He lived in a shack, in a hut. He wore cast-off clothes. He hated his master. I say he hated his master. He was intelligent. That house Negro loved his master. But that field Negro, remember, they were in the majority. And they hated the master.
That's right.
When the house caught on fire, he didn't try and put it out. That field Negro prayed for a wind.
That's right.
For a breeze. When the master got sick, the field Negro prayed that he died.
That's right.
If someone come to the field Negro and said, let's separate, let's run, he didn't say, where are we going? He said, any place is better than here.
That's right.
You got field Negroes in America today. I'm a field Negro.
All praises to the Most High, man. All praises. You want me to go ahead and play that Fiddler from Roots?
Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Okay, so all praise. So the second video we got, family, is Fiddler. Now, most of y'all done seen Roots. Most of y'all know who Fiddler was. In the beginning, Fiddler had a very big house Negro mind, man. Very big house Negro mind. But he loved Kunta, man. He would have did anything for Kunta. Gave his life for Kunta, you know. So all praises to the Most High.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you typically offer for this role?
It's competitive.
And if it was a number, it would be...
We never relax. Fiddler? Yes? If you recall, you were the one who told me that he was the best one of the lot. You do recall that, don't you?
Did I say that?
You did?
I don't rightly recollect saying...
I'm saying that from now on, that black is your responsibility. If he acts up in any way, I'll hold you responsible. You take my meaning, Fiddler?
You see, Ed, I'm sorry. You see how he putting a whip on him like he's nothing? You see what I mean? Just hitting him with the whip like he ain't nothing but a cow or a chicken. You know what I'm saying? No respect for him as a man. He's nothing but livestock to him.
That's it. Yeah.
Let's see how Fiddler thinks in this situation.
Oh, you mean I guess to turn this here Guinea man into a proper field hand? Is that what you're talking about?
A proper field hand who speaks and understands the king's English and does exactly as he's told. As a matter of fact, I'll give you 6 months until my birthday for you to accomplish that.
Oh, Master Reynolds, I don't quite know how to thank you. You know how to make my days happy, Master Reynolds. Yes, sir. Your pleasure for sure.
Do as I say, Fiddler. All the thanks I expect from any of my niggers.
Oh, I love you, Master Reynolds.
Well, I'm riding ahead to Campbell's Inn, get me a tank of the mail. You catch up with me just as soon as that horse is shoot.
Master, You gonna leave me a paper saying that you give permission for old Fiddler to be out here with this here Guinea man? Because if any white folks come by and see us out here by themselves, they just liable up and take us for runaways.
Oh, yes, sure they would, wouldn't they? So I wouldn't take too much time showing that horse if I were you.
Yeah, sir.
Pause there. Hold on. You see how much he care about Fiddler?
That's right.
He gonna Fiddler his right-hand slave.
That's right.
But he won't even give him a piece of paper, so if some slavers come through there, they could kill Fiddler and hang him up by a tree, him and Kunta, and he don't even care nothing about him. So he really don't even care nothing about Fiddler. Because if he really cared about Fiddler, he would have said, all right, Fiddler, I'm going to give you a pass, so you just still hurry up, but he don't even care nothing about you. Nigga.
Don't care.
He don't even give you a piece of paper.
That's right.
So you can protect yourself if anybody come through there.
That's right.
That's how they feel about you today.
Man.
You need to understand that. They ain't going to do nothing for, oh, some good, ain't none good.
That's right. That's right.
They ain't all good, ain't none good.
That's right.
That's it.
I mean, and that's and as we can see, that's Fiddler gonna catch it,
yeah.
But this is his mindset now because he gonna tell you why he loved Master so much and why a lot of y'all watching love Master so much. Just gotta be honest.
That's right. That's right.
Wouldn't take too long shoeing that horse if I was you. Wouldn't take too long. I'd right enough say I wouldn't take too long. You hear, Massa? Toby Guinea man? You hear him tell old Fiddler about making you into some righteous sort of field hand? Lord, you don't even know your name.
He know his name.
Yeah, he know his name.
That's right.
First lesson. You, Toby, and I's Fiddler. And I'll rip your black hair if you don't do what I say.
You said, huh?
Discontinue from your heritage. Jeremiah 17:4 in front of us.
That's right.
You don't know where you're going. You don't know about hoeing no tobacco. You don't know about no Mr. Ames with no whip. You don't know how to talk either. Get on up in there.
You know how to talk.
No. And you on a wagon. This is a wagon. You say wagon. You say wagon. Wagon. Good, Guinea man. Now, Master give you a new name, too. Master said
you got him on the coast Africa, he was already intelligent. He's a king. He's a prince.
That's right.
All you did, you done took the silver and gold and you done brought it over there. He was silver and gold when he was over there in West Africa. You got silver and gold in your hand, nigga. You don't even know it. You silver and gold. That's your problem. You don't know who you is.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's all I got out.
Oh, praise.
Toby. That's who you is, yeah? Toby. I's Fiddler. Fiddler. Because I plays for the Christmas and the Jubilo. Sarah's Fiddler. That's me.
Man said Jubilo, Elder.
The Jubilo. Yeah, Jubilo. The Jubilee.
Dang, man.
Every 7 years, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Or either every 50 years or something like that. We had to go look that up, but I know 7 years.
He going by their version of the Jubilee, right?
Yeah. By they,
you know what I'm saying? Because he probably don't even know he don't even know that was his heritage, man.
Exactly.
Plant seeds, man.
Right, exactly.
And you say, Toby. Kunta Kinte. Oh, no, that's your African name. Must give you a new name. Must say, you name Toby. Hey, what's the matter with you? Cut me loose.
There's nothing wrong with him. You trying to change his name.
That's right.
What's wrong with you?
Man.
He's proud of his name. That's his heritage.
That's right.
Man, look how he's looking at you.
Crazy.
No, you ain't crazy. You crazy.
Toby, that's who you is.
That's right.
He own you. He can do anything he want with you. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
So I want to take one little point out. You can see where this what place is better than here mindset come out of. Fiddler is scared. For a lot of people, He's scared, right? If he don't turn Kunta into a field hand, they gonna demote him and probably whip him for what Kunta doing.
Throw him out the house and put him back in the field.
That's right.
That's why a lot of niggas catch hell on their job by some of our own people.
That's
by
right.
Some of the Northern Kingdom brothers that work in high position, by
That's
some
right.
of the Judah working high position. They
That's
so
right.
afraid that they gonna get kicked out the office that they gonna tear their own brothers and sisters up down there on the warehouse floor.
That's
or
right.
out there in the factory.
That's right.
Or out there, whatever they doing. Same
That's
mindset.
right.
Ain't
That's
changed.
right. It's out of fear, man. This is a fearful.
That Willie Lynch that we taught on. I'm sorry, I mean to interrupt y'all. Slocky.
Uh-huh. No, yeah, like you said, that's Willie Lynch.
I like that Willie Lynch that we taught on about 3-4 weeks ago.
That's right. That's right. This is a fearful mindset. They don't believe that something better is coming, so they doing all they can to store up their riches in today's time. So let's see what else feels.
And it's so bad that I think me and you're gonna talk about it later on down the road. It's so bad that even today, you know, the Israelites, the one that's primarily not in the truth, that's still in Christianity, whatever, they don't even believe. They believe that all other nations got to be saved in order for us to get the blessing.
That's right.
They believe that they can't. We're not gonna get no blessings unless they get blessed.
That's what. Yeah, that's what they think.
They believe that. Oh, you know what's it? Susie got to go with us. Susie going too. Susie ain't going like that. Anyway, we're gonna deal with that later.
That's right.
I've been scratching and scrambling most of my days to get where I got.
That's what they say on the job.
That's right.
What they say.
That's right. That's right. So this shows you the second part, like Elder bring it out. The first part is fear. They scared of what'll happen to them if they love their own.
Right. Oh, very good point. Absolutely.
Right. The second portion is they're so in love with their captivity because they got comfortable that they don't want nothing else outside of that comfortability.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the twofold of how you get that house, Negro.
House kitchen. I got pine boards on the floor of my cabin. And it don't take much coughing for the master to make me have a cup of corn whiskey for my medicine. Now that is fine living for a nigga, and I'll be damned if any African Guinea man is gonna make me lose all I've been working for. Now you take my meaning?
Hold on. What did he say? He said that's fine living for a nigga.
That's what he said.
He ain't worried about his people. He worried about it. And a lot of us in the Israelite community, so-called African American, not necessarily African American, that they ain't really found it. They more concerned about themselves than their own brother.
That's right.
The Willie Lynch, you know, the psychology of the Willie Lynch done destroyed us so bad that we only worry about ourselves. You know, that's why Yahweh Shai got to come back here and deliver us out this place, man.
That's right.
We can't. We're not gonna be able to rely on man to get us out this place. Because somewhere down in their spirit, you know, that could be said for anybody. They gonna turn. They may turn on you.
That's right.
You know, for their oppressor. I see a lot. Remember when I met that dude? And I know you brought it up last time when I was on the phone and I ran to that guy that worked for the federal police.
Yeah, man. And
you remember he worked his brother. He was ex-military like me, and he worked for the federal police. Well, I understood that the federal police, they go out and they be rounding people up.
That's right.
And then, you know, they set up guard and security for different events and stuff like whatever they got going on down there.
That's right.
And I asked him specifically, when the stuff starts to pop off,
right,
really pop off, whose side you gonna be with?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Because he gonna have to choose a side. There ain't gonna be no, oh well, he talking about I'm gonna choose the side for righteousness. Yeah. And I was like, okay, right. I ain't say, you heard me talking to him. I didn't say nothing else because I know what righteousness is.
That's right.
The saints are the righteous one. We the children, we the righteous.
That's
and so, you know, he's talking about I'm gonna side who right. Brother, it ain't gonna be black and white like that, bro. You're gonna have to make a decision who you're gonna side with. I yield.
All praises. All praises.
He don't speak the King's English, fella. You better learn. You Toby, you best learn or you're gonna get the bloody back for sure. And me too.
See
baby.
that goes back to what I was saying. That he was scared. He's scared, and that's all on them videos. But my point is, he's scared of what's gonna happen to him. His people ain't nowhere in his mind. He don't care. But we got to shout out to Fiddler because he loved Kunta. He knew he really loved Kunta.
He did love him. And then you watch it back and watch it. He loved Kunta, man. He did.
He did.
He
Man,
was
he helped
afraid,
Kunta escape twice, I believe.
Say what?
He helped Kunta escape twice.
Yeah, he helped Kunta escape. He did. He wouldn't even escape his own self.
Yeah.
But he helped Kunta escape. He was afraid. He didn't want to lose what he had.
That's right. He loved them pine boards too much, man.
Yeah.
They traded pine boards for streets of gold, Elder. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's what they want. They want that silly Posturepedic mattress. You know, they want to ride around and they Cadillacs. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, but you got to remember, man, everything we get it from the Most High, man.
That's right.
You won't get nothing unless you get it from the Lord. So
that's right.
You think you got it on your own.
That's right.
But we don't get nothing on our own. Everything we get, everything we own, every breath we take, we get it from the Lord.
From the Most High. That's right.
He can snatch it from you like that.
That's right.
Let me get out of here and get back to the scripture.
All praises. So we just showed y'all them clips to show y'all how this mindset forms. Right? This house Negro mindset comes from fear and from preservation of your own wealth inside of Babylon, Egypt, Persia, whatever captivity. So all praises. So now we're doing what place is better than this, but we're gonna show y'all some house. Oh, they don't know, elders. They ancestors was house Negroes in Egypt, right?
Oh yeah, we had that. Yeah, we had that.
Right.
Yeah. We had them in Egypt. That's why we synthesize this information.
That's right.
I can't see you no more because I got the slide up.
Right.
We synthesize this information, right? We had house Negroes in Egypt.
That's right.
We're gonna show you.
That's right.
You know, there's always been house Negroes. Let me go to I'm gonna be reading for Brother Jalen.
Oh, praises.
All right, I'm gonna go to Second Exodus chapter 14 and verse 11.
Second Exodus or
I'm sorry, Exodus. I'm not.
Exodus.
Yeah, my Salakia. This is the book of Exodus chapter 14 and starting at verse 11. And they said unto Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us to carry us forth out of Egypt?
Why did you bring us out of captivity, Moses?
Yeah. Why you free us?
Why you free us? What, you wanted us to die in the They didn't even believe in the Most High. But let's see what they say.
Is it not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone?
You see that? They telling us, did we not tell you this in Egypt? Leave us alone. Leave
us alone. Leave us alone. We live good. We live over here on Park Avenue, man. We riding around in Grand Cherokee Jeeps.
That's right.
We making 6 figures, man. You come talking this Hebrew Israelite stuff.
That's right.
Man. Let us alone.
Leave us alone. Right?
That we may serve the Egyptians.
Wait, what?
That we may serve the Egyptians.
Leave us alone. It's better to serve Pharaoh and his gods, man. Keep going.
You see what got our northern kingdom when they start serving Pharaoh in modern time? What they get?
That's right. Cages and
they got cages.
That's right.
They got kicked out because they voted mostly for Pharaoh Trump. Because Trump ain't nothing but Pharaoh.
Land. Make that like you said. Texas, Nevada, all that belonged to them. How you get out of that?
Yeah.
Right? But you voted for them. Go ahead, Elder. I'm sorry.
No, you good. For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. And a lot of people gonna take that mod. That's enough.
That's right.
They gonna take it. They
right.
took the spiritual mark right here.
That's right.
They took the spiritual mark of Egypt. Um, and I don't mean to cut y'all Salakia. We know that America is spiritually Egypt and Babylon.
That's
We
right.
know that America is Egypt means bondage. In Exodus, what is that? Galatians 4:20.
I know Exodus.
No,
I
what is
believe
it?
Exodus 22.
Yeah.
You want me to get it for you? I'm right here.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I think that's one. What is it? Maybe you're right. Let me see. Go ahead and get that one.
Mhm. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God,
That's it. Yeah.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So America is it's good. That Exodus 22. That's correct. Very good. That is the reason why. That is the reason why America is spiritually Egypt, and we are in bondage. We're in bondage. That's why it's so easy for America to put people in cages,
That's right.
because America is Egypt.
That's right.
I don't know why y'all can't see America is Egypt, which is bondage.
That's right.
Spiritually is bondage.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
read on for y'all. For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than we should die in this wilderness.
Right. So it's better to be on a plantation with Massa, where we got good corn whiskey when we sick, than to fend for ourselves in freedom. We keep trying to tell y'all this is coming out of fear and self-preservation. Elder put it, with the research we did, that's what we put down. It comes from fear, self-hatred, and self-preservation. And we didn't even explain the pictures. Look at old Steven crying for candy, right? In Django. You see this picture? Right? And then you got a real house Negro with a white girl on his leg, just smiling and happy. Right? That's fear and self-preservation.
And we got a lot of house Negroes that with the little white girls standing on their knee.
That's right.
Today. They hate our sisters. And their own mama was a black woman. They don't even want no black woman. They want a white woman. And we're gonna teach on that one day too.
RG3.
Like there you go. He got so much hatred for his own people. He want to tear down a young lady, who's doing the thing. Well, you agree with her lifestyle or not? Okay. Right. We're not here with, we can judge her lifestyle.
That's
and
right.
We know she worldly. We know that he worldly too.
That's right.
But it just goes to show that, his behavior towards the black women, the black woman is horrible, and the things that he said, he's a house Negro.
That's right.
Okay.
All praise. You want to go to the next scripture, Elder?
Yes, sir. We go to Exodus. I don't know why I keep saying Ezra's. We go to Exodus chapter 16 and starting at verse 2.
All praise.
And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness.
Right.
And the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt.
Man.
When we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to full, for ye have brought us forth into the wilderness.
That ain't wicked, man.
Every time I read this, man, I got this whole page highlighted, man.
That's right.
Every time I read this, man, I realize how ungrateful we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like this, because we the same people now.
That's right.
Okay. We were some ungrateful we some ungrateful Negroes.
That's right.
We was ungrateful, bro.
That's
Let me read that again. And the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full, for ye have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger.
You see that? So it ain't the food that's the problem. We're gonna show y'all that. Food is not the problem in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, read verse 4. So we're gonna show you that food ain't the problem.
This is book of Exodus, chapter 16 and verse 4. Then said the Lord unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day,
That's right.
that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no.
So Most High caused it to rain bread. Let's see what that bread is, Elder. Let's go to Numbers 11 and 4. We're going to paint this picture because we want to prove that food is not the problem. It's the slave demonic mindset. It's a spiritual stronghold. Food is not the problem. They complaining about food, but let's see what happened. So he said, I'm going to send manna, right? We're going to see that. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 11, starting at verse 4.
Right.
And the mixed multitude that was among them fell in lusting, and the children of Israel also wept again and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely.
Why is Egypt always on their mind, man?
Hey, what did Malcolm X say? For you left your mind in Africa.
That's right.
You left your mind there.
That's
you
right.
left your mind from your heritage and your commandments of the law. You done left your mind.
That's right.
All they talk about is Egypt. America.
That's it. It's the best country in the world, man. What else you gonna get free education? Where else you gonna get jobs like this? Man, you a house Negro, man.
What place is better than this? What place is better than this?
That's right.
When this place be destroyed, we're gonna see how much better it is. Because they're gonna be, the merchants gonna be looking and saying, they're gonna be saying, man, when this place is smoke, when they do whatever, they're gonna be out those in the scripture talk about it.
That's right.
Let me see. What's that? That's in hold on. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I had to find it.
What you looking for exactly? Maybe I can help you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. The one where they was looking at it when this place was being destroyed.
You talking about Isaiah? Lucifer?
No, it's in Revelation. It said
Revelation 18.
I think it's 18. Fornication and murder, waste through the abundant. For the nations have drunk of wine, for the sin reach out of heaven.
Verse 10.
Oh, yeah, verse 11. Yeah, verse 10. There you go. Okay, verse 18 and verse 10.
Right.
We started at 9. Yeah, read it down to 11.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 18 and verse 9. And the kings of the earth who committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
They gonna see this place burning.
That's right.
Most High gonna set it up where they gonna be able to see this place being destroyed, and they gonna be lamenting from her. They gonna be crying.
That's right.
Read on.
Standing afar off for the fear of her torment. Saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So
what city is they talking about? This is John. Okay, this is John. Let's go Revelation 1. So let me get the proper understanding for that. So you understand what was going on here. Right. This is the revelations of Jesus Christ, Yahweh, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things must shortly come to pass, and sent and signified by his angel unto his servant John. Right? So John is seeing the future, and he calling this place Babylon because Babylon was a great city.
That's right.
You understand? A great city. So America is a representation of Babylon.
That's right.
So read that again in 10 out real quick.
Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city, the mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
That great city, America.
That's right.
Because John could only see what he saw.
That's right.
He saw America, but he called it Babylon.
That's right.
Read on, Ak.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
That's it. So this place is gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
So you talking about what place is better? This place is gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
Let me still read on. Where was I at, Ock, for you? Numbers what?
Numbers 11. Let me go back to it.
Sorry. In verse 6. Was it 6? Or you want me to
Uh,
start over? Where is that?
start at 5. You can go back to 5.
We started 11 in verse 5. Okay, Salakia. Okay. This is verse 11, verse 6. And Brother Jalen, I didn't mean I Salakia on that. He was talking about, you want to go back over real quick before I read so you can explain? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. So basically, we're talking about the food. They're lusting after food. They're claiming that they're hungry. But we're trying to show y'all food is not the problem, because Most High has caused manna, angel food, to come down. But let's see what they say. We're gonna show y'all food is not the problem. Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 11 and verse 5. We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic, but now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all beside this manna for our eyes.
Now this is angels' food. They're so spiritually bound by slavery that they are not even okay with angels' food, because it's not the food that's the problem. It's the condition. They love slavery.
Yep.
It ain't food. It ain't Most High ain't provided. They just love captivity. They love being slave to the Egyptians.
Yeah, and just like and today and today correlated to the day, we still operate in that manner. You love America, you love Babylon, you love Egypt.
That's right.
And you're gonna have to stop loving this place so much.
That's right.
And you're gonna have to start going back to loving the Most High.
That's right.
Because when He brings destruction here, it ain't gonna be good for us.
That's right.
I yield.
So we can go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16. We're going to, once again, we proven food is not the problem. They just love slavery. These house Negroes, it's not equality, it's not racial. That's not the problem. They love the plantation. That's what they love. We're going to show you that. So let's see what manna tasted like. Go ahead, Elder.
This is beautiful. This is the book of chapters Wisdom of Solomon, the Apocrypha, chapter 16, starting at verse 20. Instead, thou feedest thy own people with angels' food.
That's right.
And didst send them from heaven bread prepared without their labor.
So they living free. They don't even have to work for this food. It's spiritual food, y'all. This is spiritual. This is what angels eat. And they don't even got to work for it. These Negroes ain't even got to work for it. Keep going.
And to content every man's delight and agreeing to every taste.
Can you read that one more time?
Yes. I'm going to start at the top because they might have missed it. You're right.
Right.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 20. Instead whereof thou feddest thine own people with angels' food.
That's right.
And didst send them from heaven bread prepared without their labor.
That's right.
Able to content every man's delight.
You see that?
And agreeing to every taste.
What does that mean? Manna tasted exactly what you wanted to taste like.
That's right.
If you wanted fish, it tasted like fish. If you wanted cucumbers, it tasted like cucumbers. If you said, I want to eat watermelon today, the manna would taste like watermelon. Food was not the problem, right? They just love the plantation so much.
That's right.
Go ahead, Elder. Keep going.
Verse 21. For thy sustenance declared thy sweetness unto thy children, and serving to the appetite of the eater.
Serving to if you wanted a burger, it tasted like a burger. So what are they doing remembering cucumbers, fish, and watermelons for in Egypt? What you have to eat tastes exactly like that. But what is it? You love slavery so
That's
much.
right. That's right. I mean, that's profound.
That's right.
And the reason why it's profound is because that just tells we just no matter what we do for you, you just can't please you.
You can't be satisfied. That's right.
We send you bread from heaven, angels, food you ain't even got to work for, and you still complain about going back to Egypt.
That's right.
You get everything you want. You still want to worry about dealing with people in America, not separating yourself from these people.
Mm.
You understand? It's that's profound.
That's what that is, man.
Tempered itself to every man's liking.
Whatever you want it to taste like, that's what it was.
But you crying about what you got in Egypt.
That's right. Oh, I want a cucumber, but I want to look at a pyramid while eating it. You dang devil, man. But that's how y'all are. Y'all love what the oppressor has to offer you.
That's it. You love
Right?
it. You love it. They loved it then, they loved it now. You just ain't satisfied. You whatever. You know,
That's
they
right.
probably they probably really wanted the actual they lack spirituality so bad that they probably wanted the actual cucumber in their hand.
That's right.
Or the
That's
actual onion in their hand, or the
That's
actual meat in their hand.
That's
They
right.
couldn't have the spiritual food. They couldn't just be content with, okay, if I eat this mountain, I think about it tasting like lamb. They tell you like, I want to really see the lamb. You know, it's just you just
Yeah.
can't please niggas.
That's right.
You know, and the house Negro is the same way. You know, he gonna always want to go back to his oppressor.
That's
No
right.
matter what you give him. You give him his own land. Oh man, how we gonna till that land? How we gonna plant on that land? You know, how we gonna do this on the land and this? Man, let's get, you know, it could be anything. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. It could be
No, that's
anything.
right.
They're never gonna be happy about it.
That's right.
You know, we gotta work on that. But you know, Yahushua coming back. That's why we gotta go back in the wilderness.
That's right.
This is why we gotta go back in the wilderness.
That's right.
Because these rebels gotta be purged. These house niggas that make it to the wilderness, we gonna have to purge them.
That's right.
Some of them may make it. We
That's
don't.
right. That's right.
You want me to go to John chapter 19?
Yes, sir.
We'll start at verse John chapter 19 and starting at verse 14. And it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour. And he said unto the Jews, behold your king. But they cried out, away with him, crucify him. Pilate said unto them, shall I crucify your king? The chief priests answered, we have no king but Caesar. Oh,
you see that? We don't have no king but the white man. That's what they saying in the scripture. But
that's what they gonna say when he come back.
Man, I told you I didn't want to do it, but I can't even look at these Negroes. Shame. I gotta turn my head, man.
They gonna do it when he come back. They gonna do it. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. That scripture right there.
That's right.
They gonna do it when he come back.
That's
when that black giant come out the sky, so-called black, I mean the dark-skinned and black man come out the sky, some of them Negroes gonna run to the hills, man.
That's right.
And be like, save us, America, save us, save us. You know, what is this? What is this strange man, 10 feet, 20 foot tall, blowing fire out his mouth? Man. You know, they're gonna be trying to fight him.
That's right.
And they gonna flee to their oppressor. It's gonna happen again. When we read it one more time.
Yes, sir.
It say, and it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour, and he said unto the Jews, behold your king. But they cried out, away with him, crucify him. Pilate said unto them, shall I crucify your king? The chief priests answered, we have no king but Caesar.
See that? Pilate, even Esau know who the real king of us is. Should I? This man is born of y'all. He got your blood. He look like you, talk like you, walk like you. You want me to crucify your king? Our king don't look like us. Our king don't talk like us. Our king got us in captivity. But because he let us go to college, he our king and our king on.
He our king. He our king. That's
Crazy,
right.
man. I don't got nothing else to say. I'm
I,
sad.
that precept.
I'm sad for the rest of the night, Elder. I'm sad.
Well, we finna separate. We finna separate from my enemies.
That's
and
right.
I'm gonna need you to get that Revelation 18 and 4 so we can go on and clean this up.
That's
and
right.
get on up out of here because it's getting late.
That's right. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4.
Uh-huh.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people."
Say what?
Come out of her, my people.
That's right.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
So the Bible, yeah. So John the Revelator is telling you, you got to come out of this place, man.
That's right.
You got to come out of this place.
That's right. And that you receive not her plagues.
That's it. Because plagues are coming. We
right.
see the plagues coming today.
That's
doggone
right.
In the flood in New York City, trapped down there in the doggone subway, water coming in down there, rushing in like a flood.
That's right.
Same in New Jersey, same in Texas. The Most High always send warning before destruction. Man, y'all been saying that for 100 years. And we're going to keep saying it.
That's right.
Because he always send warnings before destruction. And those floods are warnings.
That's right.
Those floods are plagues. You need to understand that.
That's right.
The Most High, that's a phenomenon. Where that water coming from? All the way down with rats and everything in New York. Florida water. Right. They stuck in the doggone subway with.
That's right. That's right.
Can't get out.
Dang.
One of them days that water gonna be so thick, but he said he wasn't gonna flood the earth no more. But he showed to be using water to reach the. He may not use water to destroy the earth, but he showed me he caused a lot of havoc.
That's right.
He caused a lot of havoc with that water.
That's right.
He know what to use to control to wake you up, flood you out. Water come out the ground and flood you out away, man.
That's right.
Don't even know where the water come from. It's coming out the ground.
That's right.
There's water under the ground, and Brother Jalen already proved that, and we talked about it with the scriptures. Give me Zechariah chapter of Zechariah. Let me get the Zechariah chapter. Hold on, let me get there. Zechariah chapter 2. Move on out of here.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 2, and verse 6. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north. Says
land of the north, North America, America.
That's right. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven. Says the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwells with the daughter of Babylon.
You gotta deliver yourself out this place.
That's right.
You're trying to dwell with the daughter of Babylon. You're trying to dwell in America. You better be praying and asking the Most High to forgive you for your sins before this judgment comes.
That's right.
It's gonna come like a thief in the night.
That's right.
Like that flood came in Texas, like out a thief had no rain, no nothing, just came.
That's right.
You know, we don't know where it come from. We know where it come from. We know where it come from.
That's right.
But we understand the firmament.
That's right.
Most High can do anything. We know where it come from.
That's right.
And you got to separate yourself from these people, man.
That's right.
You want to be with their friend. You let your children go with them on these camp trips. And I done said this many times in many previous lessons. I'm gonna be honest with you. I told my daughter-in-law and my two grandbabies, do not let my grandbabies go play with them folks.
That's right.
Because you're gonna end up being sad when they kill him.
That's
right.
We
don't know what happened to him. He stuck his finger in the socket and it just electrocuted him. Or we went out on the camping trip and he fell out the boat and we couldn't get him. He drowned.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to be very, very careful who you let your children deal with. You know? Let's get Jeremiah chapter. So you need to come out of the daughter of Babylon. We telling you, we warning you, we giving you warning.
That's right.
What the scripture is doing. We just letting the scripture do the talking, and we just providing examples so you can get an understanding, kind of synthesize this information together. Jeremiah chapter 51.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
We tell you that all the prophets, Jeremiah.
That's right.
That's 3 witnesses right there, bro.
That's right.
Oh, and somebody said, this is a dispensation of times.
Man.
Hey, it's dispensation of times, all right.
That's right.
But we got the prophecy. And we know that the prophecy is going to stand. And we know that even though they said it back then in the Old Testament, it's going to come to fruition in the New Testament.
That's right.
Right? This is prophecy. And sometimes I wonder, do people go back and read prophecy? I really believe, I'm of the opinion that like you just got Old Testament only people that only believe in Old Testament. I believe they won't say it, but I believe we got people that only believe in the New Testament.
That's right.
I really do. I just believe that. We really hard on people that don't believe the Old Testament. I mean, they don't believe in the New Testament, Old Testament only. But we got to start getting on these folks that don't believe in the New Testament and start calling them reprobate. I mean, believing in the Old Testament.
That's right.
And start recognizing them as them to be reprobates.
That's right.
The Bible, Yahweh came in the volume of the book. But I've been noticing, my spirit been telling me there's a lot of people that don't consider the Old Testament. They really don't. They don't.
That's right.
We're gonna ask you out. We're gonna find out who he is. And we just gonna teach on it. Give me Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 6.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
There we go.
And deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
Hey, man, Most High gonna come back and destroy this place, man.
That's right.
You better separate from your enemies. You better separate from all this thing that you're doing. You better start gathering with your people. You need to go find the Israelite congregations to dwell with.
That's right.
We don't need somebody.
That's right.
You really need to do that. You need to start coming back to God's law, statutes, and commandments. Even if it ain't nothing but going to a fellowship with them on the Sabbath day to learn the Bible.
That's right.
You need to start protecting yourself and girding yourself up in this truth. Put on the whole armor of the Most High. Read on.
Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Yeah.
That made all the earth drunken. The nations drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad.
There we go all the way. That's Revelations 18. Read on.
Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. He would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
This place ain't gonna never be here. Read on.
Forsake her. And let us go in everyone into his own country. For her judgment reach unto heaven.
Right.
Up to the skies.
And that's go along. That's pretty much a precept of Revelation chapter 18.
That's right.
Because the whole sins of heaven and Babylon done reached up to the heavens. And it's getting worse. And you need to separate. Come out of Babylon. Start coming back to God's law, statutes, commandments. Start studying this Bible. Start finding out what laws you got to keep. You understand?
That's right.
These are the things you need to start doing. You need to start protecting yourself, man. It's getting serious out here, man.
That's right.
You just think we be out here talking, and them Israelites, they go on the corner. You think we playing? Why you think we out here? Right. Who you think sent us out here?
That's right.
You think we just come out here on our own?
That's right.
You really believe that the Lord set up the brothers on the street to come out? We just a spectacle? Who you think set that up for you?
That's right.
When he sent Noah out there, when he sent Daniel out there, when he sent Elias out there, when he sent Yahweh out there.
That's right.
When he sent John the Revelator out there, the Maccabees during the time of the Greeks.
That's right.
When he sent Zechariah and Zephaniah out there, and Malachi and Obadiah to give you this word. You think this is a game?
That's right.
You thinking, brothers, we out there on the street just teaching for us? Whose sake you think we doing it for?
That's right.
You think the Most High ain't got his hand on that? You
That's
said we are
right.
hate group?
That's
fine.
right.
Stay in Babylon.
That's right.
And then when you run to the prophet, what them prophets at on the street? We're going to be gone.
That's right. That's right.
We're going to be gone. Yeah, I'm tired of preaching, man. I said that 1,000 times. Give me 2 Corinthians chapter 6. Salaki on that.
All praises. All praises. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6 and verse 17.
Come.
Wherefore, come out of her, come out from among them, and be ye separate.
You what?
Come out from among them, and be ye separate, says the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
You got to come out of this place, man.
That's right.
You got to spiritually come out of Babylon. Spiritually.
Yes.
When I say spiritually come out, that means you got to go back to understanding your heritage, who you get out of them Christian churches.
That's right.
It's not teaching you how to protect yourself during a time of trouble.
That's right.
How to gird up the arm of the Lord. You know, and we did a lesson on spiritual wolves.
That's
and
right.
I think we just do a lesson on about them pastors out. What was that we did?
Dang, for the devil. Shepherds for the devil.
Shepherds for the devil. We did that one, the shepherds for the devil. We did spiritual wolves and we did shepherds for the devil. You need to go back and look at shepherds for the devil.
That's right.
You're going to download all these videos on YouTube here pretty soon. We still have them saved. We're going to download them so you guys can go watch them. We'll let you know when we get them all downloaded because we got them. But we're telling you, you got to get away from them shepherds for the devil.
That's right.
Because they're not teaching you to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. They tell you that the commandments are done away with. That you got Christ, you got the blood of your house, the lamb. Well, we know that, but I'm telling you, it's getting bad.
That's right.
It's getting very, very bad.
That's right.
And you're gonna have to start doing something extra. You just can't go be sitting in the choir and just singing and stuff. You're gonna have to start doing something more spiritually to protect yourself. And look, and you can see Jamie Foxx here whooping Esau because he's a field Negro.
That's right.
And he's separating himself from the people. He whooping them in submission. He's separating himself from these people.
That's right.
And whoever else. Give me Judges chapter. Let me go to Judges chapter. We almost done. All right. Judges chapter 2, please.
Okay. This is the book of Judges, chapter 2, and verse 2. And ye shall make no league with the inhabitants of this land.
You make no league with them. You don't make no friendship with these people, man.
That's right. Ye shall throw down their altars, but ye have not obeyed my voice.
You need to throw down them old Christianity churches and whatever religion you in. You made a league with the inhabitants of these people. You and all kinds of Hindu and all different types of religion. And the Bible is about a book of a law. It's not a religious book. You need to put away these religious practices and start coming back and serving the Most High. Read on.
Why have you done this?
Why?
Right. Wherefore I have said, I will not drive them out from before you, but they shall be as thorns in your sides, and their gods shall be snares unto you.
These people are, Most High said, these people are a thorn on our side.
That's right.
But you got to get away from them. You got to start going back to the Most High.
That's right.
These people are thorns to us in your side, on your job.
That's right.
They thorns to you. And some of these field Negroes, they thorns. These are house Negroes. They thorns to you too.
That's right.
We're going to have to separate from some of them.
That's right.
Because they're going to take the side of their oppressor. You saw what Brother Jalen brought out.
That's right.
They wanted to go back to Egypt. A lot of these folks is going to want to stay in Egypt, man.
That's right.
They want to still link king on, and they going to get you killed.
That's right.
There you go. That's the nigga with the fringes on. See, boss, there you go. He got fringes on.
That's right.
Put you to death.
That's right.
Give me Joshua chapter 23. All right, we're going to close. We're going to close out.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 23 and verse 12. Ready, Elder?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Else, if you do in any wise go back and cleave unto the remnant of these nations, even these that remain among you, and shall make marriages with them, and go in unto them, and they to you, know for a certainty that the Lord your God will no more drive out any of these nations from before you, but they shall be snares and traps unto you.
Yeah, they snares and traps. That's why a lot of them football players and a lot of them athletes lose all their money when they marry them white women.
That's right.
You just and then they think it's okay.
That's right.
They snares and the traps to them young brothers that marry them. You know, some of them, you know, they eventually they gonna get all your money.
That's right.
But you want them so bad, you don't want to find your nice, you know, Israelite sister, so-called African American black woman to marry.
That's
you
right.
think ain't none out there. You rather go have a white woman or a Chinese woman or a Jap, whatever,
That's
before
right.
you have your own wife, because you know, before you have you deal with your own nation. They're gonna be a thorn to you. They're gonna take everything you got, you know.
Right. They shall be snares and traps unto you, and scourges in your sides, and thorns in your eyes, until ye perish from off this good land which the Lord your God has given you.
That's right. So you gotta turn and separate yourselves from these people, man.
That's right.
You gotta be that field Negro.
That's right.
You gotta be like Django.
That's right.
You can't be like Smith. What do you call him? Steven. You know, or Fiddler. Even though Fiddler did what, you know, wake up in the end. You know, we gotta give Fiddler credit.
That's
you
right.
know. But hey, for a minute there, hey, you gotta be, you know, you gotta change
That's right.
your thought process when you're dealing with your people.
That's right.
And you also got to start separating from them. I know you got to work with these people in all these different nations and stuff because we're in captivity.
That's
but you
right.
got to be careful being a league with them.
That's
You
right.
understand? You can't be with them. You're gonna have to separate. You're gonna have to separate you're gonna have to pray, and you're gonna have to separate, and you're gonna have to, you know, you're not gonna be able to be around them because there's gonna be a separation.
That's right.
And if you caught with them and they're not living right, or you whatever that's going on, Most High could destroy you for that.
That's right. All praises.
So what should we say to these things,
Man, stop being a house Negro.
Stop being
keep the commandments of Yah, man. Keep the commandments of God.
Stop being, keep the commandments. I couldn't have said it no better myself. And Kwam Yasharala to the 12 tribes.
All praises.
All praise to the Most High.
That's right.
Well, Brother Jalen, you know.
That's right.
You know, we get warning, you know, the way we get warning. You know,
That's
other
right.
people get warned the way they get warned.
That's right.
So we trying to tell you from the tents of the congregation, you're going to have to separate from your enemies.
That's right.
And like Brother Jalen said, man, stop being a house Negro and start being a field Negro.
That's right.
You know, and I know this lesson probably don't go down too sweet, but it ain't meant to be sweet.
No, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's meant to put fear in your heart and give you understanding of who you are in accordance with this Bible.
That's right.
You got anything else to say, Brother Jalen?
Man, like you said, this just reveals that this demon, it's a demon in our people. It really is, man. It's a demon in our people because it goes beyond fear. It goes beyond you know, you love your oppressor more than you love God and yourself. So you got, like you said, separate from these church houses, get you a nice strong camp that you can you know, come together to and escape Babylon. And that's all I gotta say.
I'm Elder Brother Bob with the 10th of the congregation. We want to give all praise and glory to you.
I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I'm Brother Jalen with the 10th of the congregation.
Yeah, and we want to give all praise and glory to the Most High by Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, to the soon coming Messiah. And we want to, you know, give honors to all the elders and all the 12 tribes of Israel scattered abroad. And we just want to thank you guys for listening to us again today. We want to say Kwam Yasharala
Yashtarallah.
And we say, Shalom.
Shalom.